sound quality, by the way?
Sound is good and your lighting is pretty good.
My lighting's pretty good as well, right?
Yeah,
We actually
it's
got the new
actually pretty
bulbs,
good.
so it's much better than before.
Yeah, how you been, bro?
Yeah, I've been alright, man. I have been alright. I was discussing Epstein files throughout the whole day today in the office. And
Oh, really?
yeah, I was discussing Epstein files a lot. And yeah, after that, went to the gym, spent like 2 hours, did shoulders, started with shoulders, did a bit of abs, and then I did biceps. Did like two, three for biceps, and then finished. Tomorrow we can do like back and maybe add like
Yeah.
tricep or something else. Even if you wanna, I did chest yesterday, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that.
Yeah, I don't mind chess as well.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
We
tomorrow
can we can
I can
just be.
actually have a long session, like whatever you want to do. You want to do bicep, chest. You want to do sorry, not bicep, back, chest, and then boxing. Boxing wise, I can spend a lot of time as well tomorrow.
Yeah. Also, let's do chest, tricep, back, and then
Chest, tricep,
we
back.
can do boxing.
Then we can do boxing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Cause tricep we haven't hit for a long time.
Triceps being a while, yeah.
Yeah.
All
How's
right.
your knee? How's your recovery?
My knee is much better, man. I still wear the knee pads every day.
Yeah.
So I still have the knee braces on just to keep my legs straight, but it's already getting much better. I was kind of like in the morning, actually, I had to catch the train, which I
Yeah.
couldn't eventually, but I had to run a bit for that. So,
Hmm.
like, we're doing that as well. And running, I'm very careful with running, by the way. So, I am taking like one step at a time, even if I'm running.
Hmm.
Like, I'm not sprinting, I'm going slow with running, but yeah, just in case if I have to. I am able to do that. And with the stairs, it's much better now. Like, going up the stairs, going down the stairs, I'm able to do it much more comfortably.
That's good. That's much better.
Yeah, that's good, man. Thanks.
But yeah, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, I want to talk about the UFC welterweight championship title shot.
Okay.
You know what's going on? Actually, Ian Gary said that he's actually in the training camp, and
Oh,
for the fight with Carlos Prates. What is going on?
wait, he's going against Carlos Prates?
Carlos Prates, so that would be a rematch. Ian Gary beat him in the first match. It was a very close fight. He was getting hurt at the end, but he made it. So it means Ian Gary is not going to be facing Islam Makhachev, which means Islam Makhachev gets left with two options: Kamaru Usman and Marlon Moraes. It's either Marlon Moraes or Kamaru Usman, and you know how much the Islam Makhachev actually wants Kamaru Usman. I think the direction that they're going is Kamaru Usman. They're going to be putting somebody else against Marlon Moraes. Give him a chance. Maybe give him like Brady or someone else. That's what they're going to be doing.
Or do you think they're actually gonna come down and finally make Ilya Topuria versus Islam Makhachev
I don't think
in the
they
White
would.
House?
I don't think that would be the next fight. You know, because Ilya said he's going to be coming back and he's targeting a return in June in the White House. So I think that's going to be versus Justin Gaethje. He would have moved already. There's a
Yeah,
reason because they can't have any Russian fighters on the White House card. So Islam is not going to be able to fight on the White House card. Ilya did not want to miss the White House card, so he's going to be facing Justin Gaethje, and then he moves to
yeah,
170 right after that. Mark my words.
yeah. I think did they confirm that fight? Ilya Topuria versus Justin Gaethje.
Ilya Topuria versus Justin Gaethje is not confirmed, but Ilya is targeting a return in 140. He's targeting a return in June, and he has actually made comments about Justin Gaethje, which makes me think that he is going with a rivalry. Because you know, with Arman Sarikin, he
Yeah.
shuts up; he just doesn't say anything. It's because he doesn't want to give him any sort of spotlight. With Justin Gaethje, he did
Uh,
actually comment and said like, "Oh, Justin, like he does want to face Justin Gaethje." And Justin Gaethje has made numerous comments about Ilya Topuria as well. He's like, that is the only option unless Conor McGregor comes back. But with Conor McGregor, oh, that's a big news as well. Is Covington
oh,
looking?
Conor is preparing for a fight.
Connor is preparing for a fight, but they're saying it's going to be Colby Covington most probably.
Kobe?
Just imagine the press conferences, dude.
What?
USA versus Ireland, but the press
No, no,
conference is going to
you
be so
is that
lit.
actually serious?
Yeah, I am 100% serious. I saw it today. Connor versus
Dude, that's
Colby.
gonna be
They haven't
fucking
finalized
insane.
it, but that's the fight they're looking at. I know the perspective that Dana is actually looking at. Colby Covington needs to be in
Yeah.
the White House card. Who else is he going to face? You're not going to put him against a guy like Hamza Shemaev or any of the ranked guys, right? He gets destroyed,
Yeah.
but you want to give him a spotlight. You want to put him against a guy that he can win against or maybe have like a good fight against, but also he gets a
Yeah.
spotlight, and that is like a Conor McGregor. Like, bro, if you're looking at the names, right? These two or maybe Jorge Masvidal, these three, four are the only names that just have the star power, but they're washed up. It's like Jorge
Yep.
Masvidal, we know he's washed up, right? You're not gonna put Jorge
Yeah.
Masvidal against like you're not putting him against Islam Makhachev, or you're not putting him against any of the welterweights. You're not putting him against Marlon Moraes. He gets destroyed. So you have to find a guy who has the star power to face Jorge Masvidal because you're not gonna be putting him against just anybody. So you need a star
Yep.
power, but you also need a guy who just doesn't go there and destroy him, not the top 10 guys. So
Yep.
we were thinking maybe it was going to be Conor McGregor versus Jorge Masvidal, but maybe that's not the case. But we've seen Nick Diaz actually talking about having some talks. He didn't say Jorge, but we've seen in the past Jorge said that his dream opponent was Nick Diaz. Like he would have, because he has so much respect for Diaz, bro. For Nick
Mhm.
Diaz. So Nick Diaz, we've seen his videos. It looks like he wants to step in. They just might make Jorge Masvidal versus Nick Diaz. People are gonna be
Yeah.
watching that. And then you have Conor McGregor versus Colby Covington. That's a winnable fight
That
for
would be
both.
insane.
It's a winnable fight for both.
Yeah.
I've,
I'm just thinking about the press conferences. That's gonna be
that's what I'm thinking. Like they
hilarious.
can build it up to you. The trash
Bro,
talk
they
would be
both
the
are so
best.
good.
That's what I was.
They can actually how do you say trash talk?
They can actually trash talk. Yeah, it's gonna be one of the best trash talks. Like
That's insane.
that's insane.
But I don't like the fact that they're bringing all the retired people to fight in the White House card. Like Jorge Masvidal,
Yeah.
Nate Diaz, and
Wasn't it
then
supposed to be
Conor
the best
McGregor.
event? Like, what guys are you putting on? And you're taking the Russian fighters away, which means you're taking the best
Yeah,
fighters away. Basically, Islam is not going to be fighting. Number one pound for pound
yeah,
is not fighting. Number three pound for pound, Hamza Chimaev is not going to be fighting. And then Mofsar actually was talking about like fighting on the White House card. He's like he'd be willing to face Volk if he actually wins the fight on the London
hmm
card. So I don't know. They might make the fight, but again, Russian fighter, it will be a bit hard. But
yeah,
let's say they can't put Mofsar because he's a Russian. Then you don't have him. Then you with Marab, he's got the nationality, so you might be able to put him on. But like, there's a
hmm
lot of people, man. A lot of good guys that you can't put Ankalaev on. Even with the Arman, how
Bro,
I
I
mean,
think the reason why Islam isn't fighting is because of you know how there's a Trump war against Palestinians, and he didn't do much.
sorry. Do you think
I
it's just
heard
because?
somewhere there was like a comment that Kavik said about that.
You think it's just
Like
because?
some interview basically wrote it on YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube posts. You know how you do YouTube posts?
Yeah.
It's like that. I read it somewhere there.
Oh, so Islam Makhachev was talking about it.
Khabib was talking about that.
Khabib was.
He was like,
I do remember
Islam
Khabib
is
did
not gonna
said he
fight him.
was. Khabib did say that he wouldn't like if Islam actually fights on the White House card. He's like he doesn't prefer basically Islam fighting on the White House card, and I completely understand, man. Like the stuff that has happened in the administration, especially this Trump government, has not been very
Yeah,
supportive of the stopping the war. So I do understand that logic.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
true.
So
And they're technically attacking Muslims as well in America.
technically they're attacking Muslims as well. But if we talk about the welterweight championship, I don't like the idea of Islam actually fighting Kamaru Usman. I know stylistically it could be a good fight.
Oh, I hate
They
that,
can
bro.
sell it, bro, but like nah, dude. Like I love Islam, but man, that's not the fight they should be making. Like he should be caring
Yeah,
more about the
100%.
like.
Bro, I think it should have been Shafkat,
Dude, just Michael
but
Morales now.
obviously
Give
he's
it to
injured,
Michael
right?
Morales. Give it to Michael Morales. He's the most
Yeah,
deserving. He's undefeated.
I think even Ian Gary had.
Even
They should
Ian
have given
Gary.
it to
Even
Ian
Ian
Gary.
Gary, but now it looks like they're going for the route of Carlos Pradas versus Ian Gary. So in that case, give it to Michael Morales because that is a guy whose
Yeah,
wrestling has not been exposed yet. Like I'm not saying he's got the best wrestling. First of all, this dude is 210 pounds. He's the biggest welterweight that you have.
yeah,
You don't have a guy of that size. Second of
yeah.
all, his parents were like judo background. They came from a judo background. So some of the people actually
Mm.
believe that he can stop the takedowns from Mr. Makachev, which is not gonna happen. Trust me, it's not gonna happen.
Yep, it's not gonna work.
It's not
I
gonna
know
work,
that as well.
but at least that's how you can sell the fight. And like
Yeah, exactly. At least people are tuned in because of
people
that reason.
tune in. Dangerous guy, hits very hard, massive for the weight class, undefeated, wrestling not exposed yet at least. So
Yep.
it would
Bro,
be
I was
interesting.
gonna say, you know how Michael Morales is a bit nasty, right? I was like, if Islam starts wrestling him, maybe he just let him take him down. He's like,
Dude,
yeah,
that's what
just
I'm.
come on top of me.
That's what I'm saying. Like if Islam tries to take him down, and Michael Morales like a puppy, Islam, Islam Mike is
Legit.
like, fuck, I'm not grappling with this guy. And then Islam is standing like 2 feet away from him, just striking, throwing the leg kicks and stuff.
Yeah,
And then Morales actually got the reach advantage on Islam. He's got the power advantage as well. He might just,
yeah,
yeah, but that might be the way actually, dude. That is maybe the kryptonite for Dagestani. Might be
yeah.
Morales is the kryptonite.
He might just figure out.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny, dude. I've seen the skit in WWE, by the way, with
Yeah.
Rikishi. With Rikishi, you know Rikishi, what he would do? He would
Oh yeah,
he would
Rikishi.
throw
Yeah,
the guy in the corner, and then he would
yeah.
go bang his ass on the face of the guy. That's what he would do.
Asik, yeah.
And then he was doing to
Bro,
one of the
he was fucked.
it was right, but then one time he was doing it to one of the guys who was gay, right?
Yeah.
It was a skit by the WWE. So the guy actually liked
Uh-huh.
it. The guy actually liked it. Rikishi did the guy.
No way, he actually liked
Dude,
it.
it was Rikishi got so uncomfortable during the match. Anytime he was about to do something, the guy would just be like, "All right, do it."
Oh my god, that's
He got
actually
fed
funny.
up. He just left the ring. He was like, "I'm not doing that shit." So
That's
yeah,
funny.
I can definitely see Islam freaking out a little bit with Michael
Yeah.
Morales. Apparently, it's like a
Dude,
tradition.
I wanna definitely talk about one topic as well for my video,
Yeah,
so I can upload that though.
yeah, yeah.
I'm just thinking about something related with UFC. Is there
UFC.
anything hot topic?
Oh, yeah, yeah. There's a hot topic, by the way. So there's Usman Nurmagomedov just recently won it, right, in PFL. So his
Oh yeah,
performance
yeah.
against Alfie David pretty good. And by the way, I'm impressed by Alfie as well. Like the striking levels, he showed the striking levels.
Mm,
Like his striking is pretty tricky. He was pretty fast. Even Usman was
yeah,
like, I was surprised. Like if you listen to the post fight interviews, like I was a little bit surprised by the speed that Alfie was actually coming up, because you don't really know
yeah,
what he's going to be throwing. There was a point when he was throwing a spinning kick, and right after the spinning, he came with a left hook.
yeah, yeah.
To
That
credit
was
Usman as
impressive.
well, like he ducked the spinning kick and then the punch. He saw it, and then
Yeah,
it was amazing. So
bro. With Alfie, his
yeah,
striking is so good. I'm not
yeah,
gonna lie. Like the way he was just throwing axe kicks, he was
yes.
doing spinning kicks.
That's what even the commentator
It
was
was
like,
just beautiful.
who
Yeah,
else tries X kick on Usman?
yeah. And I think his understanding of range, it was pretty good as
It
well.
was pretty
I
good.
could tell.
Yeah,
But Usman and his grappling was so good, man.
yeah,
He just takes anybody down,
yeah.
and then
It's a
slowly. I
mixing,
know.
right?
At first, it was the first 2 rounds. He was Alfie was hanging in there.
Yeah.
It was the third round that he got submitted.
I
Was the
mean,
second
first
round?
round Alfie was doing really good. Like first round was a close round, I would say. I
Yeah,
would give it to Usman because Usman was just more active. Yeah, dude,
yeah,
Usman also knows how to win rounds. Like watch his fights against Paul Lewis as well, because
yeah,
he plays the game. Like he's there to win. He's not there to kill the opponent. He's there to win the game. If he finds the opportunity, he finishes the via submission or like a, if he gets like an open question mark kick or whatever, he can finish it. But he plays the game to win. Watch his fight with Paul
yeah,
Hughes. He's always sneaking like the first 2 rounds. He'll be playing
yeah,
the leg kicks because he's so hard to figure out. He's very fast. He's got the speed advantage on almost everyone. And then he's pretty long, like pretty lanky long for the weight class, so it's hard to catch him. And he's pretty active with the leg kicks. So like it's hard to hit
mm,
him, but he's gonna stay in a range where he can leg kick you, and that's how
yeah.
he gets the
Exactly.
point. See, he plays that game. I knew, but
Yeah,
Alfie did pretty good.
yeah. I think he's what is it called? Usman's grappling is just next level. Like the way his entries are so beautiful.
Beautiful,
Like I think he has the best entries.
dude. Yes,
Entries to
I, I
takedowns.
I
Yeah,
I actually agree. Like even out of like the Khabib's camp, he might have the
yeah,
best. Like in terms of like the way he times the entries, even when he like goes for the, even the way he mixes up, I think he's really good.
yeah, yeah. Especially when somebody's throwing hooks or like a overextended cross, or the
Yeah,
way he just talks down and grabs their back,
yeah, yeah.
or just shoots in.
Dude,
It's just beautiful to
I
see.
think in a few
The
years he's gonna
timing
be
is
much
just
better,
beautiful.
because I think at the moment Usman doesn't seem to be a very strong guy. Like if you look at Islam Makhachev, right? He's able to outpower a lot of people, like the manpower. I'm talking about like the power in the strikes as well. Like when Islam
Mm,
throws like a leg kick, you see it, bro. Like it's really hard. He's even got power in his hands, and when he's going for like the takedowns, the
yeah,
way he grabs you and like take you down, you can see like he's very powerful. And even when he's on
yeah,
the ground, the stickiness on the ground, he doesn't let you get back up. So Usman doesn't have that thing anywhere. Like even in his strikes are very accurate, and sometimes he's able to land when you don't see the strike, and he can hurt you. But I don't think it's
yeah,
necessarily the power of the strike that he's doing, because he's not putting a lot of power in, even in the leg kicks. Like he doesn't fully
Yeah.
rotate. He's just doing the quick leg kicks. That's what he's doing. And watch him. He's bit like he doesn't strike like Islam when he's doing even if the punches like Islam is will come in the pocket and sometimes he'll trade the strikes. But Usman
Yeah.
stays very outside. He has a very long cross that he does. I think he's got very long range and he uses body, so he can
Hmm.
counter with the cross. He did it against Paul Hughes a lot of times. He was trying against Alfie as well a few times, but I think
Hmm.
Alfie was prepared for that cross.
Yeah.
What else? But like on the ground, he doesn't have the same power. It's mainly because of the speed. It's mainly because of the technique, and it's mainly
Yeah. Yeah.
because of the
Yeah. That's. I agree with that.
it's mainly because of the timing that he has that he's able to get the takedown. But I think if the person
Yeah.
sees the takedown, let's say like with Alfie, where in the first round when he tries like a few of the takedowns, but Alfie saw them coming, he was able to defend it. If Alfie did that against Islam Makhachev, Islam will still take him down. You know why?
Yeah.
First of all, just based on the strength, even if he defends it, like get the underhook. Otherwise, Islam has also got like very good chain wrestling, and I'm not saying Usman doesn't have it. Like if you look at the last takedown, he shot a double on the side. Alfie defended it. He saw the
Yep.
opportunity. He shot the double on the other side. Watch, and then
Yeah.
he turned and he got the back. Like he can chain
Yeah. I
wrestle,
remember that.
but Islam once he gets a body contact, it's very hard to deny the takedown.
Yeah,
Watch like
it's very hard.
once he
Yeah, and
grabs you,
it's even it's very hard to even get up. To be honest, with
you
Usman
can get up.
Nurmagomedov, people
Yeah,
have been able to get up.
people have been able to get up. Yeah, I think he's got a good squeeze. He can advance position quickly, but he doesn't have the same stickiness and like the top pressure. You know, like a vet blanket sort of pressure.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think he's there yet, but I also see him like he's only 25, 26 years old, right?
Yeah.
26,
Yeah.
20, something
He's
like that.
young.
He hasn't hit the man age yet. Like he's gonna grow in power. Like power is the last thing to go. Like because
Yeah.
we've
Don't
seen
say
this.
that in front of me.
Yeah, like Islam is getting powerful as well.
No, no. Talking about that, he hasn't hit the man age yet.
he,
Don't say in
he
front of
hasn't
Usman.
he hasn't hit the prime. He hasn't hit the prime age, right? So I think he's just gonna get stronger, man. Like in 3 years, he's
Yeah.
gonna be bigger
I
as
think
well.
he's 27. I think he's just entered his prime.
Okay, he's just at his prime,
27
27.
or 28.
But you know, like he is like the power wise, like the muscle. He's gonna put on more muscle. At the
Yeah.
moment, he's a bit lanky. Like I can already see, like he's put on a bit more muscle from like the last year. He's a little bit more
Hmm.
muscular, but he's gonna keep
Yeah.
putting on the muscle for like the next 3 years. So then he
Yeah.
will grow, and then he will grow in power. So I see him getting better. So the topic you can talk about is like, let's discuss how many fighters. So I'm gonna put up the list of like top 10 UFC fighters, and
Hmm.
just gonna name them, and you're gonna let me know how the match between them and Usman will actually go.
Okay.
Just paint the whole match and be like, that's how the
All
match
right.
will go. Like whether unanimous decision, victory, or whatever. Okay, let me put up the fighters first. UFC. Okay, we're just going to UFC website. UFC London is coming as well very soon. I think it's in March. So going to rankings. Okay, so we are UFC. So I'm in the rankings, featherweight rankings. All right, you
Okay.
ready? Okay, so
Is
let's.
it? He's in featherweight, right?
Yeah, he's in featherweight. Okay, so
Okay.
let's do from top 10. Uh, Renato Moicano versus Usman Nurmagomedov. How would that fight go?
Oh, he submits him.
He submits him.
Easy. Yep.
Moicano is a black belt, and Moicano is probably get
It
a
doesn't matter.
size advantage. You think we would just submit him?
Yeah, you just submit him. Hundred
You think
percent.
we'll submit him? Okay, so are we talking about like a quick submission, or are we taking a few rounds
I think within first 2 rounds.
within the first 2 rounds? Okay, that's
Yep.
fine. Rufi versus Usman.
Another submission.
Another submission.
I
Okay.
think I think Rufi's striking is good. It could give him trouble,
Yeah,
but I believe as soon as he will hit the floor, it will be game over. I
I have
believe.
the same opinion. Can I give my opinion as well at the same time? Okay,
Yeah, yeah, go for it.
all
Yeah.
right. Moicano. I think it's gonna be a decision victory. I can see a finish on the feet. I don't think it's gonna be a submission
Yep.
because I think with Moicano, Islam shot a first takedown and Moicano was able to defend the double leg, but Usman being very strong, Islam being very strong, he was able to
Mhm.
change his single leg, and then he took him down and he was able to submit him. I don't think Usman is going to be able to do the same, but I think Usman is
Hmm.
much faster. Usman is a little bit faster than Islam. I think Usman is going to
Yeah.
keep chopping Moicano, and we know Moicano is not the fastest guy when it comes to the feet. And I think at some point he will take him down and do a better ground and pound as well. But I can see a finish on the feet if it's 5 rounds. If it's 3 rounds, I think he just might just win by like domination, 30-27 or 30-26.
Yeah.
With Rufi, I think beautiful fight. I think a first round would be amazing. Like both people just landing the strikes. I think
Yeah.
as, but I think with Rufi, the takedowns. Once he times the takedown, he's gonna be able to take him down and then finish him. I don't think finishing would be a difficult thing against Rufi.
Yep.
Okay, number 8, Dan Hooker.
Dan Hooker, yeah, he submits him.
Dan Hooker
We,
submission.
we we know his weakness is his grappling.
His grappling, yeah.
He's just been exposed with that
Yeah, yeah.
basically.
I think against Dan Hooker is gonna have a massive speed advantage. So even though Dan Hooker is a
Oh
decent
yeah.
striker, I think Usman is even gonna chop him on the feet and then take him down and then submit him. Same.
Yep.
Gamrod versus Usman.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Now we're
I
getting a
think this
wrestler.
might go to decision,
I think the
and Usman will
same.
take it.
I think Usman will take it because I think Usman's striking is just much better than Gamrod. Plus, Usman is a taller
Yeah, his
guy.
striking is better.
He's just gonna keep chopping the legs. Usman will defend all the takedowns from Gamrod. Gamrod is not taking him down. I don't think so. But also Usman
Yep.
is not taking him down either. I don't think Usman is gonna be. Usman might be able to actually time it. Like if he is striking very well, then maybe the threat of the strike, right? He might be able to finish a takedown. I just don't think he'll be able to control him at all. So
Yeah.
I think it will be a unanimous decision. Paddy versus Usman.
Paddy's in featherweight.
No, no, sorry. We're looking at lightweight. So Paddy is a lightweight.
Oh, this is lightweight,
This is
isn't this
lightweight,
is
yeah.
lightweight?
Paddy
Okay.
versus Usman.
Paddy versus Usman. Yeah, I think Usman takes him because of striking,
Yeah.
and I think Usman will still have edge when it comes to grappling. The reason why I say it because he just has one of the best camps when it comes to grappling. He has Islam Makhachev, he has Khabib
Yeah,
cornering
yeah.
him. DC is there with him.
Yeah.
What's the other one? Kane Velasquez.
Yeah. Kane Velasquez.
It's
I
just
don't know.
not the
Is
same.
Kane back, by the way? Kane is back, I think, right?
Yeah, Kane is back.
Kane is back because I saw him with Khabib, actually. But yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, I don't know if Usman trains with Kane or not. Like, he might be able to get a few runs. Anyway, he can get an advice, right? Even in the fight, in the
yeah,
last fight, they were saying Kane Velasquez style, like Javier Mendes is telling him. And I know what Kane Velasquez style is. Like, Kane Velasquez is a guy who would never get tired. Just like a machine, just keep putting the pressure on. But with Paddy, dude, I think it's an easy fight. You know why? I just
yeah,
don't think he's gonna be able to finish Paddy because Paddy's so hard to finish. We saw that against Gaethje. I just think he's gonna
yeah, yeah,
piece him up on the feet, and Paddy is not gonna take him down. That's not. There's no way. We've seen Paddy shooting the takedowns right against Gaethje. Like he was not able to do it. And
mm,
I think at this point, Usman is a better wrestler than Gaethje.
yeah,
Like we're not talking about the Gaethje in his best time. Gaethje when he was fighting in NCAA, he must have been a better wrestler. But right now, Gaethje is a very average wrestler, and I think Usman is a better wrestler. He's got better timing takedowns as well. I think Usman might not risk taking Paddy down in the start of the round, but I do see him taking Paddy down in the end of the round. I think he would do that.
yeah.
A minute before every round, I think he would take him down and he would land a couple of shots. Um, then you
Hmm.
have BSD versus Usman.
The thing is, I don't know much about BST. I
Okay,
think you can give your prediction
I can
in this
explain
one.
you the start as well. BST is pressure. That's what he is. But he was getting pieced up by Hooker in the first round. But his pace is insane. He does not slow down. He could take a shot. Very good chin. He's strong, but
Yep.
he's technically just not that good, man. He's gonna walk into the shots of Usman. Usman's gonna stay very active outside. And BSD with Dan Hooker, he couldn't shoot a takedown, right? So anytime BSD was
Yeah.
closing distance, he either had to keep the distance. He couldn't even move out. Danny's not fast, bro. Watch his footwork. Danny's not fast. Even when he's throwing the strikes, he's not fast. He's crafty with the striking.
Yeah.
It's technical. It's crafty, but he's not a fast guy. Usman is so fast, dude. Like he's faster than every guy that he's fighting in PFL. Yeah, he's not fighting
Yeah.
slow guys, but he's fight like Alfie Davis is pretty like solid speed, but Usman was faster than him. So I just think he's gonna be much faster than BSD. He's gonna piece him up on the feet, and then BSD does not even have the best takedowns. It's like the only reason he's able to take people down is because he's got good pace. He's strong, but
Yeah.
that's not gonna work against Usman. Like he doesn't doesn't shoot very well. It's not you're not gonna see a low double or like a low single. That's not gonna happen. Every time he tries to shoot a takedown, Usman is gonna do the underhook. He doesn't even need to sprawl because BSD doesn't shoot very well. And I see him taking BSD down actually. So I just think it's gonna be by decision. I don't think BSD is an easy guy to get finished. Um,
Mhm.
Max Holloway. Max Holloway. By the way, anytime I'm saying like a decision, it's like if you put Usman off right now against those guys. But I know he's got one more fight on the contract, and I know his grappling and his submissions are gonna get better only. So in a year or 2 years,
Mhm.
those fights he might well win all of those fights by submissions. Like I know he can take those people down, but like in a year or 2 years when he has more experience, I think he might be able to submit those people as well. But at the moment, I'm just saying like he will just dominate them
Yeah.
and like unanimous decision win. Okay, now we're moving into like top four, and these are hard fights. Every single one of them is a hard fight.
Mhm.
Okay, so Max Holloway versus Usman Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, I think this is a good fight, but long story short, I think he's still submissive.
Usman wins it.
Yeah, Osman takes it 100%.
I think he
Because
takes it.
Osman will know, okay, that Max will piece him up on striking, so he's just not gonna take that risk. So I think he's gonna shoot more. He's gonna be more hungry to take him down and take less damage from him and submit him as quickly as possible.
Okay, that fight I'm a little suspicious. You know why? Because Max has got so much experience and he has shown very good takedown defense. Like watch his fights versus Justin Poirier. Every time you try to finish a takedown against Max, he's so good at like getting the underhooks, stopping the takedowns. I think Ilya's been the only guy who's been able to take Max down. Connor did it, like Connor did it one time, and Connor's not the best wrestler, but I
Yeah.
think Max was just not expecting that takedown at all against Connor.
Mm,
So Connor was able to do it. Ilya actually took him down with a double leg, pressed him against a cage. Can Usman do it? Usman, I think, should be able to do it if Ilya was able to do it. Usman's got long arms. His takedown shoots are really good. Max is so good at getting back up again, even against Ilya. Ilya could not control him at all.
yeah.
Max
Yep.
got up right
He
off the
got up
bat,
immediately.
immediately. I've never seen anybody controlling Max on the ground. So if he does that to Usman, like he gets getting back up. The only thing is like, watch his fights against Paul Hughes, right? Why was
Yeah.
Usman getting tired against Paul Hughes? Because Paul Hughes had good pace. He was a pressure fighter, right? He was a
Yep.
pressure fighter and he was able to make him tired. Alfie couldn't make him tired. Like it went to third round, but Usman was not tired. The reason being Alfie's a counter striker. He's waiting for Usman to
Yep.
throw a strike so he can counter him. So I think because Max is such a good pressure fighter, dude. If Max can put it on him, but again, I don't know with Paul Hughes because he was such a powerful striker that Usman had to respect him more. I don't know if he's gonna have the same respect for Max. That's also a thing.
Mm,
But this is a fight. I say like it could go either way. Like you know what?
yeah.
I favor Usman in a 3 rounder. I can see Max
Mm,
winning a 5 rounder. I can see that happen.
okay.
Okay, Oliveira versus Usman.
Oliveira versus Usman. Hmm. This one is a good one. Um, I think grappling wise, Oliveira is better. But I think when it comes to as an MMA fighter, Usman is more well rounded.
Yeah,
Um, and I feel like Usman can potentially piece up Oliveira as well on striking. Maybe he hurts him during strikes and follows it up and submits him like how Islam Makhachev done it.
yeah.
But I don't see that he can out grapple Charles Oliveira.
I don't see
I don't
anywhere.
see that.
I don't see
Yeah.
anywhere. No, I think it's gonna be very dangerous.
Unless if he can hurt Oliveira and put him in bad position, then he can submit
Yeah,
him.
I think he's gonna have
But
to fight very carefully because with those
yeah,
sort of grapplers, right? Like what Islam was able to do, Islam was able to take him down even in the first round and stay on top.
hmm,
I think you don't want to play that even that game. Like even if you take him down, you don't want to be spending a lot of time even on the top because even from the guard position, this guy is very dangerous. Or if he gets like a
yep,
sweep somehow and now Oliveira is on top of you, that is very dangerous. So I think it's a
yeah,
dangerous game. I just think that if Usman actually plays it smartly, I think the speed difference is massive. Plus Oliveira is like pressure fighter. He doesn't really cover up. He gets hit a lot. I think on the feet
yeah,
he just pieces him up to be honest. And
I agree.
I'm not even sure about Oliver's chin. Like he's been knocked out a few times, so I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Usman actually puts it on him and actually KOs him on the feet. I can see
Yeah,
that happen.
I'm just not sure about his power.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
think
not
so.
sure
He
about the
has
power as well.
that
With
great
Max,
of
I was
power.
like, there's no way he's KOing Max. Like Max doesn't get KO'd. It's only been one time, right? So I was like, that's not
Yeah,
happening.
yeah,
So that's why I thought Max was a difficult guy. With Oliveira, I'm just not sure where his chin is, to be honest. Like, I don't know if he can, at the moment, he can take a shot or not. Because you know what,
yeah. I
he
feel
gets
like his
dropped in
chin is
every
the
single,
baby
because
of
he's
thing.
taking a
Yeah,
lot of damage. He gets dropped in every single fight. You've seen it when he's
yeah,
fighting like good guys. Like I'm not talking about like just bunch of scrubs. Like when he's fighting like Dustin Poirier, like Justin Gaethje.
yeah.
If we were talking about like the prime of those
Even
guys,
against Chandler, he got dropped.
he got dropped. Yeah, like twice, both times when he fought him.
Yeah,
So I don't know, cause look, if Chandler can catch you, of course Usman is gonna catch you multiple times, right?
yeah,
Usman just doesn't hit as hard. That is true. I agree. But repetitive punching, I don't know. He could walk through something, right? But yeah, I see it, unanimous decision or finish. Maybe most probably a unanimous decision, I guess, for
yeah.
Islam. Now we're in the high boy circle. We're moving up a level.
Yeah.
Saryukin versus Usman.
Dude, this one, I think Armin can beat him.
I think Arman beat him.
I have to go with
I
Armin.
think
I think
if
Armin
it
beats him
happens
right now.
right now, right, I think Arman beats him.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be a unanimous decision because dude, he Usman is good. Usman is really good, right? He's gonna get points on the feet. But first of all, against Arman, he's not even gonna have like he's got speed advantage on most of the guys. You know, Arman is really fast on the
yeah.
feet. He's not the most
Yep,
accurate, but
he is.
he's really
Yeah,
fast on the feet. Watch his fight against Dan Hooker when he's landing, and Arman's actually got power. Like
yeah.
Arman's gonna do this,
Armin does have more power than Usman. Yeah,
and Arman's definitely gonna win the wrestling, and he's also gonna win the grappling on
yeah,
the ground.
yeah.
Yeah,
And bro, when it comes to the striking, a bit similar. Armin does very good kicks. Usman does very good kicks as well.
yeah. I think the route for Usman to actually win it, if he can defend the takedowns against Arman, right? He
Yeah.
has a chance because on the feet, you know what he can do? He's gonna have a massive reach advantage, and I know with the leg kicks, right? He can score the points, and that would be a key for his victory if he could do that.
Yeah,
And like you know the pullback cross that he does against Arman
yeah, he
because of
is.
the reach advantage, he's gonna have a massive reach advantage, like which he didn't have like against
Yep,
Alfio Polius because they were taller guys. Against Arman, he's gonna have that Arman's only 5'7", so he can do
yeah,
that like a few times. I think that is the only way to make it closer or like win the fight. But I think eventually Arman will catch him. Again, it depends like
yeah,
how good is his takedown defense like after training with Islam because they're gonna be putting him through hell to train for the fight. I still pick. I think if it happens right now, it's Arman. But I don't know because he's got still got one more fight in PFL. So if it happens
yeah.
next year, let's say they bring him next year, I don't know how much improvements he can make. We can watch it from this fight
Yeah,
next fight.
I think we're gonna see new Usman Nurmagomedov as soon as he joins UFC. From there, I think we're gonna see rapid
He's just
improvements
gonna be
within him.
better. He's just gonna be better at everything,
Yeah.
right? So we'll find out. Okay, so
But right now, like Prime Arman, Prime Usman, I think Arman just takes him
I have the same opinion. I
right
think
away.
Arman. I think Arman is even a very hard fight for Islam.
Oh, I think Arman is just a massive problem in that division.
It's a problem. He's a problem in that division. Okay, the next one is
Alright, is that?
Justin Gaethje versus Usman.
I think just on pieces involved on striking, 100%. Just on pieces of anyone apart from Ilya Topuria.
Justin, dude.
But when it comes to his grappling, it's just shit.
Yeah, but even in striking, dude, Justin's not the most technical right now. But depends like which version of Justin Gaethje do we see, right? If he's the one we
Yeah,
fought Paddy
the
Pimblett,
previous one, I don't think so. We should count that because I think he, I don't know what he was doing. I think maybe it's because of his staph infection because he was just doing
I think
such.
he looks slow.
He was doing such bad striking. Yeah.
But also,
Hello. Yeah.
oh, it's the new life that just started. By the way, what the fuck?
New life.
Yeah, I don't know. The timing is start from like 10 seconds. What's your
No,
time?
for me, it's still 34.
To you is 34. That's fine. So
Yeah, for me, it's still
it cut
showing
my
his
part. Yeah,
phone.
yeah. That's fine. That's fine. It means it's saving anyways. I was talking about like against Elliot. he thought he was gonna get tired, and also he was trying to make a statement, which is like, I can dog walk you, I can do
Yeah,
that.
I can go. Yeah,
He wanted to prove
I
that
think that's
statement,
true.
and that's why he did it. Like with the striking, I don't think it's gonna be easily piecing up Usman. I don't see anyone in
Yeah,
the division piecing up Usman easily. I don't think so. I think the hardest challenge would
yeah,
be like Rufi in terms of like striking, Max in terms of striking, and Ilya in terms of striking. I think Justin Gaethje. I think he
yeah.
can. I think Usman can do very well against Justin Gaethje. He's faster than Justin
The
Gaethje.
only thing is, bro, with Justin Gaethje, he just hits hard. Have you seen his opponents after the
Dude,
fight? Their
that is the
faces
only thing
change.
because we know Gaethje's
Yeah,
gonna land because Usman is not like a one punch kill artist, right? And we know Gaethje's chin,
yeah,
dude. Like he is taking punches from Michael Johnson. He's taking punches from Michael Chandler. He doesn't get knocked out. Like he gets hit clean, but he doesn't get knocked out. Like
yeah,
who's been able to do that, Justin Gaethje? It's very hard. We've never seen like one shot KO against Gaethje. After accumulated
yep.
punches, like Max one was bad, but even that was
Hmm.
after like
But that's
accumulated
because
punches.
his nose was broken as well.
His nose was broken. He was
Justin's
taking a lot
nose
of
was
punishment
broken.
as well, and it was like they're banging in the middle, and it was the last minute of the fight, so maybe that's why. And he got knocked out against TKO against Dustin Poirier, but that was accumulated punches when he was very reckless. He didn't have the same game. We talk about like the start of the career, right? It's third fight.
Yep,
But other than that, he doesn't get finished. He's not that guy who gets finished. So I can see him land, and I don't know. I think this is where we're gonna find out like how good is Usman's chin, right?
yep.
Yeah, like if he can't take a
That's
shot
true.
from Justin Gaethje, then he's getting slapped. Because dude, Justin Gaethje, even though we say like Justin Gaethje doesn't have good grappling, he can he can defend the
Hmm.
takedowns. You know
You
when he
can,
fights
yeah.
like a wrestler, like watch his fight against Khabib. It's like, all right, when Khabib took him down, Khabib finished him because he doesn't have any grappling. But it wasn't easy for Khabib to take him down because Gaethje was literally like this, like really low in Khabib's fight.
Yeah,
So it's not easy to get the leg. And obviously, dude's got like a NCAA background. And trust me, in the last fight, he did improve his grappling. Like you could see,
yeah,
he was going for the headlock anytime Paddy was going low, right? That headlock thing really works. Remember, we practiced the headlock, and we were practicing like
yeah,
guillotines and stuff. But Gaethje is just getting in there, and then going on the side and punching him. Dude, his headlock is so strong because Justin Gaethje,
yeah.
his where's the sound coming from?
Bro, I don't know what that song is. I thought it was coming from me.
Okay, now stop. Okay, so Justin Gaethje, it's like a genetic freak sort of guy. Like he's actually very
Yeah.
strong. He hits very hard, and with him,
Hmm.
it's not mostly the technique. Like with Ilya, right? Ilya hits hard because it's so technically perfect. You will see he's like shifting his body, and I'm
Yeah,
not saying that he's not strong, but because the technique is so perfect, you can see the way he's
yeah,
twisting his hips. The timing is perfect. With Gaethje, because
yeah,
he's just got massive. His bone density is the highest in UFC. You know that, right? They did the test and they found out his bone density is really high. So obviously his
yeah,
bones are strong, his hands, every shot that he throws has got power, and it's not necessarily because of technique. It's because he's just heavy-handed. Every time he
he is
grapples,
having handed.
every time he wrestles, it's not because he's wrestling a lot these days. He probably doesn't have the best technique because he's dude is strong. Like you could see when he was getting the
Yeah,
headlock on Paddy, dude, I could feel it when you have like a strong guy. Paddy couldn't move. He couldn't move at all. He was just literally controlling him
yeah,
with a headlock over there. You could see that.
yeah.
So
That's true.
I don't know. Like there could be like a with Usman and Gaethje. I know he could time the takedowns and maybe take Gaethje down, but like Gaethje gets back up right after. I could also see Usman
Hmm.
finishing him. Like I could see that even on the ground. I could see him finishing, but Gaethje gets back up, and now it's a problem because Gaethje's gonna put constant pace. He doesn't get tired easily.
Yeah,
He's been to 5 rounds many times. He's gonna hit you hard. Can you take it? Your leg kicks, like Usman is so good at
yeah,
leg kicks, but
exactly.
when Gaethje lands a leg kick on you, can you actually take it?
Oh
Because
yeah,
Gaethje actually puts like all the hips into the leg kick. So
yeah,
there's a lot of questions. I don't know, man. It depends on what version of Gaethje shows up. At the moment, I can see Gaethje kind of like finishing him, but I can also see Usman winning it. So I'm kind of 50-50 in that.
I'm going for someone in this one.
You going for Usman? All
Yeah,
right. Okay, now last one. Ilya Poirier versus Usman Nurmagomedov.
Ilya versus Usman. Bro, I think right now Ilya is just better than him, better than Usman in any sort of like game plan. Like
Yeah.
Grappling wise, I think he's better. Striking wise, he's better as well.
Yeah,
I don't see Usman beating him
yeah. I just think
right
Usman's
now.
got better entries than Ilya. Like Ilya is more like
Yeah,
upper body sort of takedown guy. Like if you're trying to
mhm.
get like a upper body, you're trying to play that. Ilya's balance is so good. You saw that against Oliveira, right? He was trying to do upper
Yep,
body takedown at Oliveira. Oliveira was trying to do a takedown on him. Ilya reversed him. You could see that Greco-Roman coming into play, right?
yeah,
But I've
exactly.
never seen Ilya actually shooting a double like that. He shot a double on Max,
Yep,
but it wasn't as good as like when Usman shoots double.
yeah,
So, but also
yeah. I think Usman has advantage only when it comes to entries.
entries, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But apart from that, I think Ilya beats him in
Yeah,
every aspect.
I think in this one, right? I think the way Usman can actually win it, because I know Ilya is not gonna be one of those guys who get countered repeatedly by Usman, right? Even though he's short, Usman can counter it with a cross sometimes. Like I know he's got very good cross. He can play the leg kick game from outside just because of the reach advantage.
Yeah,
Like Max tried that for a while as well. Watch like how Max was playing the game. Even the left hook thingy, like Max was doing really good until he got
yeah,
caught. The thing about Ilya is he's very focused, he's very calm,
hmm
and he's constantly pressing forward. So like, he's not one of those
yeah,
guys you're gonna throw from outside and he will stop because he's chasing you because he knows he's gonna slip, right? So
yeah,
anytime you throw a strike, he's gonna slip and he's gonna come in.
yeah. And he's covering the distance at the
He's
same time.
covering the distance. The good thing about Usman is Usman doesn't throw a lot, so he's not gonna give you that many options to counter for Ilya to like slip and do that. But eventually, Ilya will trap him. The way Usman can
Hmm
win is not like circling very well around the corners, cutting the
Yep,
corners, not getting trapped. Do not get trapped, and then shoot the takedowns. I think the match will depend a lot on whether Usman can take him down. If Usman can
yep,
take him down, then we can also see like how good Ilya is on his back. Like we don't really know. We don't really know, to be honest.
yep.
Who's been able to do that? If
That's
Bryce took
true.
him down, Bryce controlled him for like a minute or something. Uh,
Hmm
I don't really know. So if you could take him down and stay on top, like you could nick in the rounds. But again, Ilya hits so hard, man. It's not like he's not gonna catch you. Of course, he's
Yeah,
gonna catch you. So that's the problem. So at the moment, I would say Ilya.
yeah. I agree. I think
Yeah,
Rhino Ilya beats him.
Ilya beats him, right? I think so.
Yeah,
I think Ilya Arman beats him definitely, and I
yep.
think
Those two.
Gaethje and Holloway would be really hard fights. But I can see Usman winning those fights too.
Yeah,
But
I
but with
agree with
Ilya and
those.
Arman, I don't see a way. I could see a path to victory, but I just think it's very unrealistic for the moment.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's good. Ugh.
Yeah. Do you wanna talk about anything else? Have you been watching the following the Epstein files?
Yeah, I have. Should we start a new live stream with a different topic?
Do you wanna start with a different topic?
So this one's gets saved. Yeah,
Yeah. Let me just do it.
let's do it.